FM26 kinda bombed. But anytime there's a disaster, the world needs a hero. Somebody to save it. Somebody to pull an incredible game franchise out of the fiery pits of review hell and back into the light of gorgeous, wonderful football management. And that hero was none other than this dude.
Hey everyone.
You might be wondering who this guy is. His name's Bassy Boy, and since Football Manager has been moved over to the Unity engine, that makes it more moddable. And Bassy Boy is the person that has waded into the deep waters of modding Football Manager to make it look, instead of like this, like this. And I've commissioned Bassy Boy to build my club stadium and my save that I'm playing on Twitch and the Zealand Live YouTube channel in the game. And he says it's done, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, it's beautiful! He's turned the immersion up to 1,000 and taken Football Manager to its natural, insane peak visually. But in order to use these incredible mods, you need to sit down, grab your pens, and learn. How did you end up becoming the modding guy for FM26?
Well, a bit per chance actually. I just happened to release a mod that a lot of people felt was necessary from a point of improving the game myself, and from that point onward it just snowballed and snowballed and snowballed. And now I'm building stadiums for the entire world.
Well, how did you end up making this mod in the first place? Because I don't know about everybody else watching this video. I don't suddenly roll out of bed and know how to build stadiums in Unity.
Neither did I. And it's actually a fairly long process of just trying and learning and trial and error and F around find out. Trying out new things, basically. Constantly keeping the ball rolling, constantly opening up new things, trying to change some values, trying to do this, and crashing a million times. And once you start doing that, it kind of starts going on its own.
So this is just a trial and error. I'm taking notes here. This is just a trial and error process of you being determined enough to learn how to build these stadiums.
Yeah, absolutely. And my best friend, one of my best friends, he gifted me the game because I didn't want to buy it myself.
Really?
And I basically set out.
So the #1 modder for FM26 did not want to buy the game. You got gifted the game by somebody.
Yeah, from that point onward, I had this determination to improve the game, and that's how it kickstarted.
So what was the initial goal when you started building these stadiums? Like, what did you hope was going to happen?
I just wanted to improve the visual aspect of the game. One of my dreams has been to be able to manage in one of the big stadiums, one of the most well-known stadiums in the world. And I know that Unity had a lot of capabilities in 3D. So from that point on, I just started to realize my own dream, which is to be able to play at Philips, so face home stadium. Well, a lot of people felt interested, and then suddenly you start doing the Bernabeu or Camp Nou or the Allianz Arena.
So had you ever worked with Unity before this year?
I could say yes. It's only a half truth. I dabbled in it before for Motorsport Manager, and I only did some texture changes. So nothing really specifically or majorly Unity based. No, all self-learned and self-taught.
So you're a savant, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. How long does it take to build one stadium? Because you've built how many stadiums now?
Right now I'm at 144. Well, I would say the average now is about 3 hours. That is
Really?
largely down to the test community because they have a lot of fantastic models. But if I remake them from scratch, then it sometimes takes up to 25, 30 hours. At the very least.
How long did my UD Malia Stadium take?
That one actually took closer to 24 hours since I had to redo a lot of the groundwork, get some reference material, learn how to build certain stands. So yeah, 24, 30 hours, somewhere along that ballpark.
So before we finally get a look at my UD Malia Stadium for my save on Twitch, we're going to take a look at Bassy's, what was it, favorite stadium? Coolest stadium.
It is. Yeah, this is my favorite stadium, and mainly because of the fact that it is such an incredibly beautiful scenery that surrounds it.
Oh, I love that. Wait. I'm opening the game. I just realized, do I need to do anything to actually install this stuff before I open the game? I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Leaving. Sorry. Task manager. Task manager. All right. I have the files. They have been downloaded. Where am I going?
Well, you need to install the base for it first.
Okay. That's usually how a house works, I guess. So this is the base. This is the stadium mega pack thing that you have, right? Right here.
Yeah. It's actually it's just drag and drop.
Where am I dragging and dropping it, I guess?
Literally into your installation directory. So what that's Steam apps, Common, Football Manager 26.
Okay.
And that's literally the folder.
I know how to do this, I think. Steam, as a professional Football Manager player, I should be able to find this. Common, Football Manager 26, so I drag it.
Literally. Yeah, literally.
Beautiful. Okay.
You'd be surprised how many people actually struggle.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me because
No, wait, that's an error. Mistake made. You have to open up the folder first and then drag and drop the files inside. There you go. All of those files just flush. That's it.
Like I was saying, it's easy for me because I've done this so many times. This is just something I'm so familiar with. Glad we could get that sorted. I knew how to do that anyways.
So I've also finally got it working on Mac, which is cool.
Oh, okay. So this is Mac compatible. I'm just used to everything not being Mac compatible, to be honest. Shout out to my Mac people.
But it works on Linux, works on Steam Deck, works on Mac, works on Windows.
I have Braga and Malia, but we're going to use Braga first. So where do I drag this bad boy?
Nothing, just the files inside.
Files inside. Got it.
Yeah, and then you go into the BepInEx folder.
BepInEx. I'm
Plugins.
there. I'm there.
Plugins.
Plugins. I'm there.
And then Custom Stadium.
I'm there.
Layered.
I'm going to stop highlighting this stuff. Okay.
And you put them in there, just drag and drop. Oh, they were already in. Cool. Just replace them. I changed some lighting.
Yay!
And that's how you install any files. The same for your Stadium.
Well, the installation process is honestly easier than I thought it was going to be, even though the file structure is really complicated. So let's crack open the game. Oh, this is scary. Is this okay? This is what's supposed to be happening?
Yeah, this is supposed to happen. This can take a little while.
Mom, I'm scared.
It has to regenerate every single...
I'm scared. Mom.
It's good that you're recording this, though.
Am I recording you hacking me and rickrolling me or something? Is that what's happening?
Absolutely.
Okay. Wouldn't be the first or the last time. So what is happening here? What am I looking at?
So right now it is generating all of the plugins. So the DLL files, the system files that are needed to run the game with this particular pack. So Windows has a few plugins, system files that it needs to run this, as well as the game plugin files, and it's just regenerating them. That also allows you to not play online with the pack installed.
What?
Should you wish to play online, it just will not work with this pack enabled.
So if I want to play online, that's a good thing to know. What do I have to do? I have to go in and remove those files?
Yeah, just take those 6 files, cut them out, put them in a temporary folder.
And then you can play online again.
You can play online, yeah.
Okay, here's my Braga career mode so that we can check out this sexy stadium. All right, I've gotten Braga up to a match.
Please don't look like
We did all that hype, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, it just looked like
Wah, wah, wah.
Night games are a real pain in my ass, though.
Why is that?
Because it uses a different light source, everything, essentially. It's
Oh, this is a night game, too?
It is, yeah, anyway.
I'm putting you to the test.
Let's go.
And here we are. Welcome to the Braga Stadium in the new Unity Engine Bassy Boy texture pack. Is this actually what it looks like in real life? What is this thing above the stadium?
It's a mountain.
Hey, what is this?
Those are just the cables that are keeping it from falling apart, I suppose.
That holds it together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch my match from up here. This is where I'm gonna watch.
Free cam is so good. It's so cool.
For those wondering how we're moving around freely, there is a free cam mod available that will also be linked in the description, as well as all of Bassy Boy's stuff, as well as my OnlyFans and my Twitch. So check those out. So they actually have their scoreboard sitting on the mountain next to the stadium. That's how this works.
Yeah.
Now you said you're still. Whoa, it's like kind of fisheye in here.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell is happening? Okay, I zoomed out too far. That was my bad. So you're working on a new crowd pack, right? That's why there's no crowd in here right now?
Yes.
Wait, did you design the parking lot over here?
No, so the stadium itself is actually ported from a person named Arthur Rodriguez. So he is Arthur Torres. He's one of the Portuguese Brazilian-speaking PES modders, and he's actually designed the entire. He's actually designed it. I've just ported it back over to FM, made some changes as well.
Yeah, you're right. This is actually one of the coolest stadiums I've ever seen. I'm just gonna sit here and fly around for a minute.
It is so beautiful. I actually got SC Braga's admin posting under my post on Twitter.
This kind of makes me want to go to a Braga game. I mean, Football Manager to me, right, is about the incredible immersion that you're able to achieve and the emotional investment you get in your players. And obviously, FM26 has done certain things that kind of prevent you from getting into the game as much. But the move to Unity and I feel like we're just scratching the surface with this sort of stuff.
We are. We can do custom player models. I'm 95% sure of that. We can nets. I've got someone who's working on goal nets and depth and physics. This is like, if you're an archaeologist, this is like putting your shovel in the sand and just getting the top layer off.
So we haven't found most of the dinosaur bones yet. And when you say you're 95% sure and you're looking around, what are you looking for?
I am looking for a way to disable the original and override it with our own.
Okay.
So what essentially needs to happen, look at it like a tow bar. If you want to get towed, you need something to hook your rope into. right? But if you don't have something to hook the rope into, you're not going to be able to get towed out. So if we need to find that hook to essentially tow it out, put a new thing in, and then make it look like it's normal, and it's always been there. So for the game, this is just, it's essentially loaded the original stadium, but it just doesn't show it, well, apart from the ad boards, I suppose.
Can't forget the ad boards. I mean, I feel like we've got the whole village here. We've even got the training facilities over here.
Yeah, wait till you see the Mejia one.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to see Malia.
So the skybox is actually also new. The previous ones were absolutely ass.
What do you mean skybox?
So you see the clouds and the sun?
Oh, yeah.
I now have a custom cloud sun system per time of day. So if you're playing Champions League, it will like be pitch black outside with like a moonlight. At noon, you'll have sky blue skies, maybe some clouds, just to enhance the visual aspect of it.
Now it's time for me to finally see UD Malia's true stadium. So before I load into this, I'm going to be using the basic crowd file still, but correct me if I'm wrong, you're working on some new developed crowd thing.
I am. And that is because there was a lot of feedback that the crowds looked too generic. And from that point on, I just said, okay, let's do it over again. And now it should hopefully be a lot better once this version 2 releases for the public.
And what are some features of it? Like, what have you done to the crowd to make it look better?
Well, they're not a hive mind anymore to start. So they have independent movements. They now also come in the home and away colors of the team and are sectioned in the stadiums where they would show up as such. Amongst a host of performance features and enhancements.
Yes! The amount of emotional investment that you have with your Football Manager club to finally see its real stadium in the flesh. For those concerned that I may accidentally be progressing my save while not on stream, we're going back into a former save file and playing a match from there that is not going to count towards the actual save. So you're not missing anything if you're keeping up with the Malia story. But without further ado, it's time to see UD Malia's true stadium.
Bosh.
Oh, it's beautiful! Welcome to UD Malia. We've got the colors in the stands, the vibrancy. We've got the buildings. Oh, it's amazing. Look at the walkout, the fan. You weren't kidding, these fans are moving independently.
Yeah, they're not North Korea anymore.
Which is a shame because they need to respect me as their dear leader. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's take flight. Welcome.
So you'll see that they'll disappear just to save performance once you get out of a certain radius.
Okay, that makes sense. Welcome to UD Malia, the track in North Africa. You can almost see Spain from here. Huh. And we've got a true story. These are the tennis courts that Rafael Nadal trained on before he won all of his majors. Except they're volleyball courts, I think. Look at this absolutely gorgeous ground. I love that it's still highlighting the players with the ball too. And now we're in that stadium atmosphere. Look at this. Look at the people. These are people we want to win for. Come on, lads! Fun fact, this is actually... Sorry, I live in the penthouse. This is my apartment. This is how I keep track of the team, right here.
So right now you can see that it doesn't actually have like attendance-based mapping as of now.
So you mean it's just always it's just always going to be packed?
It is for now, because that's
Okay.
I wasn't that far yet in the plugin.
I'll take the beta version. So this is all still beta and early access stuff that I'm using here, and it could crash, right?
Yeah, and also if you're a user, be very aware of the fact that it could crash, and you will face issues.
If you're using the like more early access and beta stuff that you're making.
Yeah. So the current stable version is 1.3, which can be found on my Twitter page or my YouTube videos.
Well, it's going to be found in the description of this video, the stable version. But there's
Amazing.
more experimental versions that I'm currently running because I'm an experimental kind of guy. And with the early access in the beta, this is still a work in progress. So people can send you feedback to help improve things?
Absolutely. So open to any feedback or any suggestions or ideas, and I'll do my best to get them into the game.
How would they do that?
Best way is to contact my Twitter, send me a DM, or just, put it up on the forums.
Beautiful. We have just begun to scratch the surface of modding in Football Manager 26 in the Unity engine, but that surface is looking pretty good. I'll see you on stream. All of his stuff is in the description, and all of the links to all the things you saw here, they're all down there. Look at them.
Oh yeah, by the way, we've cracked UI as well, by the way.
Well, do you even want to say that? Because they're going to try and lock you out of it again. Didn't they do that already once?
Yeah, did that stop anything?
He can't be stopped! He's unstoppable. What do you mean when you say you've cracked UI? That would be being able to change the UI around?
Yeah, literally.
Skins are back?
Yes. Not officially yet, but I'm working with someone.
We'll talk. We will
Nice.
talk. We'll talk.